In the skies above, so blue, our brave boys flew, a chosen few. On wings of wood, our pride so strong, with a hum so sweet, they'd sing their song. They took to flight in the dead of night, guided by stars so clear and bright. Through storm and strife, they bravely soared, in the hearts of many, forever adored. Oh, the mighty mosquito, loved and feared, with courage and valor, victory neared. Silent shadows, swift and sleek, in the night the foe's defeat we'd seek. From the fields of France to distant shores, their spirit and strength won the wars. Through battles fierce and missions bold, their legacy of valor forever told. From the dawn's first light to the setting sun, their heroism, a tale that's one. With engines roaring and hearts so true.
In the skies above, so blue and bright, our brave boys flew, a splendid sight. On wings of wood, our pride took flight. With the wooden wonder, our hearts ignite. Trumpets soared at night, when skies shone bright. Through storms and strife, they fought the fight, guided by courage, swift and sure. In hearts of many, they endure. Mosquitoes hum in skies so wide, swinging through with strength and pride. Wings of wood, swift and true, heroes flying for me and you. From France's fields to distant shores, their spirits sung, won many wars. Through battles fierce and tales untold, their legacy of valor bold carried us from dawn's light to setting sun. Heroism bright, a tale begun with engines roaring, hearts so true. They flew for freedom for me and you. Mosquitoes hum in skies so wide, swinging through with strength and pride. Wings of wood, swift and true, heroes flying for me and you. As night would fall, they'd take the sky, silent specters, swift and sly. With grace and skill, they'd find their
Dog
mark,
said, "Thanks, Mr. Muffin, smiley face."
in the dark. In factories, craftsmen's toil, creating wings never to spoil. With every screw and nail they'd hail, the mosquito would never fail. Mosquitoes hum in skies so wide, swinging through with strength and pride. Wings of wood, swift and true, heroes flying for me and you. She had her perks, light and fleet, turned on a dime, couldn't be beat. A jack of all trades, bomber and spy. She gave the Axis a black eye. But nothing's perfect, had her flaws. Would
I'm back.
warp and give us pause.
Hello, sir.
A pricey bird
Well,
to
hello.
fix and mend,
And then there were two.
but worth it in the end.
Indeed.
Oh, okay. Paddles must work. I just bolted, and I do see an update on that channel. So looks like it works.
I had 2 instances of OBS running. Do on my computer, like I think not.
Oh yeah, that'll probably do it. Jimmy said that he sent you the new mission file. So he says you just have to delete the old one and install the new one.
Sweet. Are you happy for me to do a restart?
I'm just turning downwind on this carrier landing. If I miss it, I'll just go in the water anyhow.
Cool.
This feels pretty good. Oh,
Actually, this would be a good junction to switch to.
start slow and
I should check Discord
Okay.
and see if it came up.
let me try one more time.
Yeah,
It's too high there, but
it's all good. Take your time. I'm curious.
No
of
pressure.
paddles. Oh, whoa! There are lots of missions. Might have got mission 6 Dunkirk. We got base layer, mission 1, mission 2, mission 3, mission 4, mission 5, mission 6. That's exciting.
that iron.
On the server.
Hopping in and yeah, it is iron. Hopping in and out of the chat. His mic must not work or something.
No, I think it does have sporadic issues. Copy that file. And open. Where the hell is it saved again? C files. Users. App data. Roaming. Saved files? No. Save games. There we are. DCS server release. Mission. And that's which one? 56 Ops Group Training Grounds V2. Alright. I'm poised to delete it. And Discord over here. Definitely, I want
I find
to
it
see.
very.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, sir.
No, you're right. You're right.
I was gonna say, I find it so hard not to try and pull up on the stick when I'm doing these carrier landings.
Oh, same. Particularly after flying Warbirds, it's like, yeah, it's just unintuitive.
Yeah, like fighting myself not to. Come on, bring it in. There we go. This is gonna be very bad, but
Let me check.
don't
battles.
bounce over it. Oh, catch a wire.
Battles.
Yes, I'm in.
Oh yeah, we got the other one. It shows trap attempt detected at 8:58 a.m. LSO grade B. Very
this one is
overshot.
a C. Yeah.
Very high, very low, low at ramp, not enough straight away. Late groove start. And then this one was cut landing deemed unsafe.
Yeah.
Overshot at the start. I feel like we need like some hand holding with this. Very lined up and right middle, second, third. Yeah, you're like crazy low for the duration.
Yeah, very low. But it was
Do you know how to use like the staple and the
Like I know how to read it, kind of, but it's just getting to the
getting it
point where
there,
I'm like,
yeah.
yeah.
So it's I actually wonder whether it's worth just doing a long straight in rather than try and do pattern, because then you've got like a good amount of time.
Yeah.
Like,
Let me
'cause
look at the
I've been
paddles.
doing a bit of that, but yeah,
Oh yeah, that's so bad.
makes me feel better about mine. So
Oh.
on Discord, so. Well, I'm very pleased that works. I can't tell you how much work it was to.
Oh, I know. It sounds like a lot.
Yeah, anyway, it's great. Shall I drop the new one in?
Yeah. Go ahead. I disconnected.
Cool. Let me stop that one. And it was training range. Oops. Damn it, 22nd, third. Training grounds V2. That's the one I want to delete. Training grounds. Delete that. Paste. Rename.
Hey, it's good. Mr. Muffins is here.
Mr. Muffin.
Mr. Muffins. That name is sticking.
Well, now all of a sudden, Exy's getting away with calling me Mr. Muffins, and
you
I can
actually,
I can divert to
don't.
something else.
Put your webcam on and give.
I don't care. I don't care now. It can be something you can both use.
Aw.
No.
It was special when dogs started calling me that. And now it's I wear it like second set of skin, man.
Yeah.
I could divert to Scudley or something.
Well, the call sign is originally Scud. Scud Muffin was a little pet name the guy I flew with gave me.
Okay.
He was the only ever one that called it to me. So, and now I've got Mr. Muffins. Then someday I'm going to be like the Muffin Man, and it's going to have nothing to do with my real call sign anymore.
That's how it works, though.
Metamorphosis happen.
Yeah, totally.
It's like my dog has like 50 different names that we call it.
Oh, same. And I'm sure Dog's dog is the same too.
Yeah.
I was asking where your pups were. I usually check your stream to see if I can see little puppies.
Yeah, she's there actually. Let me get it up. In fact, she's on the love heart. So where are we?
Oh, I'm not watching right now though. I'm popping on YouTube to try to figure out how to set up this point control.
Oh, you've got your point control.
I got it. I've just fired the computer up, so I'm just now gonna see if I can get it set up. I got to jump online, and they have videos on.
Training grounds V2.
It seems really high quality. Like it's really lightweight and small. The resin printing, because he designs all the physical hardware. Like the guy designed the software and he built the circuitry himself.
Amazing.
And then it's all mounted in his own 3D designed resin printed cases.
That's cool.
Like when I first ordered it 2.5 years ago, you plugged them in with a USB to charge the finger pieces.
Right.
But now it's a magnetic charger.
Oh, that's cool.
So you just plug the USB cord in and it just magnetically clicks in and charges them. So it's just like,
yeah, he's paid
I can see
attention.
from when I ordered it 2.5 years ago to now, I can see substantial improvements in the product.
Nice. The server's back up, by the way.
Once I get this up and running, I'll jump in and fly around with you guys for a bit just to test the
Test your new toy.
Oh, sweet. I might not have to calibrate. It says right here under instructions, it is shipped with default calibration and it allows you to initially use it right out of the box with most VR headsets.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm very curious to see how you go because I love interacting with by hand. It just takes it to a whole new level, but it's really...
I do too. Yeah, I do very much too. That's why like Jimmy's got the whole F18 upfront control panel, like the whole panel. And I've thought about that a lot, but when I'm not in an F18, I'd have to like map all those buttons and pretend that those, but like especially in the Warbirds, like I don't key map like when I fly the Warbirds, very few of my HOTAS buttons are mapped. Only the ones that would be on the stick and throttle, or ones that I need to use when I'm like in the middle of a fight and I don't want to take my hand off the stick. Yeah. But I have so many buttons that I'm like, oh man, I could map everything I could map every switch in the Spitfire to my HOTAS, but I don't want to because I like having to reach for switches in the airplane because it feels like I'm in the plane.
Yeah. And I've done that for the FA-18 for the most part. Like, you know, and you don't have to look down too much. So I agree. And it's
what headset are you running, Exy?
Quest 3.
Quest 3. Okay. Sorry, Doc. I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
No, that's right. No, it's worth the the fuckery that comes with it. Like you bump the wrong buttons, it doesn't always work. But I feel like it's worth it for the immersion.
Yeah, those upfront controls are really cool, but it's not very like
adaptable.
Adaptable. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, like I've looked at Open Hornet. I don't know if you guys have looked at that. If you do a Google search for Open Hornet, it is a full-size 1-to-1 Hornet cockpit that you can build at home, and I mean it takes money and resources and supplies and time. But when I say like open source, I mean every CAD file, every design for every piece of wood and MDF wood that's cut, every 3D print file for every panel and every switch, all of the Arduino and circuitry and all the wiring diagrams and all of the hardware like this, you need these pieces. So like it's basically a full instruction set to build an entire, and when I say fully, like full F-18 cockpit, I mean even with magnetically held switches, like when you dump and then the plane hits bingo and the dump switch automatically turns off, like the physical switch will unclick with a relay and turn itself off, and they're cool and I love it. Every time I see somebody building one, I'm super jealous, and then I think, but if I spent the time and money building that, then it would feel more artificial in every single other airplane in DCS. Like it would feel weird flying a Spitfire while sitting in a Hornet cockpit with all the Hornet buttons.
For sure.
And I like the time will come where there's VR gloves that give you haptic feedback and you touch the thing you're looking at. You know what I mean? So like you're better off having the best, like, hands on throttle and stick and the best VR headset, like in the future. Because I feel like that's where it's at. So
these are going to be a good, I think, from watching my buddy fly with his, they're going to be the current best compromise.
I think they are.
Because like you see your hands, like you can see your finger reaching for a switch and you flip it. This I won't see the hands. It's the mouse. Like wherever I move my finger, I can see the yellow mouse cursor. So I can see definitively, and then I just click the button on the side to flip the switch.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So there's less room for
what tracks it
bumping the wrong switches there. So there's a little sensor that goes on the headset that tracks it, and then the little finger sleeves have a little IR illuminator on it.
You have to maintain.
And then it's got the 3 buttons on the sensors, which are your mouse buttons, but then it's got 6 3 on each side that you can stick on your headset as well. That are they're just HOTAS buttons. So like my buddy that has it, he put salute as one of the buttons on the right side. So when instead of having to, when he salutes in the game, he actually reaches up and touches his headset like he's saluting, and clicks the button. And then the other buttons are to turn on and then increase and decrease the gain in the night vision goggles, because the night vision goggles would be on your head. So so he just reaches up on his headset to turn his night vision goggles on. So just like flipping up and down because some of the airplanes have a tinted visor you can flip up and down. So when he wants to flip down the tinted visor, he just reaches up on his headset and clicks a button on his headset. So they're it's just 6 buttons that have no purpose. They're just map them to whatever you want.
Cool.
All right. It would appear that we can spawn on the carrier now.
Very good.
But I was asking about what headset XE's running. I know Dog's running the Quest 3 because Jimmy sent me his Crystal IMAX Crystal Light.
Wow.
Yep.
And I plugged it in and flew in it for about 30 to 45 minutes. And I haven't even wanted to turn it back on. I have not even had any real hardcore desire to try it. I need to see if we can fix it. It has, I think Jimmy's figured out a pretty solid way to work around and fix it, but it has something called barrel distortion, where everything, so it's like the Reverb G2 where the focal point is kind of in the center of the lenses. And so you have to get the lenses centered perfectly on your eye, and you have to get the IPD centered perfectly. But
in both the headset
center
and the software, right?
And the software, which is what we haven't done. But so when I look at the cockpit, it's like I'm looking through a lens that's the center of my vision. It's bowing towards me, and so everything, when I turn my head left and right, it's extremely disorienting. Like if I looked at the map where it's got all the straight lines, like the center of the map would be bulging towards me. And when you're in the cockpit, like I've flown in VR all that. I mean, I'll sit in VR for 4 hours and not have a problem. Within 15 to 20 minutes of being in the Pimax, I was getting motion sick. Like I was starting to feel ill and get headaches. If we can figure that out and get rid of the barrel distortion, then I'll give it another shot. But it doesn't have pancake lenses like the Quest 3. So, and I don't know if Jimmy has flown on a Quest 3, because he's like, no, it's really clear all the way to the edges. But I'm like, it's not. Like if I look at the edge of the lens, it's blurry. Not like foveating and rendering blurry, but just blurry from the shape of the lens. I don't know if you guys have flown on like a Quest or a Reverb G2.
I upgraded from the Quest 2 to the Quest 3, so even I noticed the difference between the...
Yeah, and that was the best thing on the Quest 3 was, like, it's clear all the way to the edge of your field of view. So, like, when I glance down at the switches, I can glance with my eyes and read everything. Where in this one, it's blurry on the edge. So, like, if you wanted to read, you know, your fuel in the Hornet, you couldn't glance down and read it. You'd have to move your head down so that dial is in the middle of the lens, and then it's clear. And so for I know he swears by him, and it works great for him, and that's awesome. But the initial test, he sent it to me to test, and I was going to consider buying one. And
I've been looking at them on Facebook Marketplace, and I saw one for like $800 Australian, and I'm like, that's not bad. No. But yeah, having heard that. I'm actually wondering about the big screen.
It depends on which version.
Big screen too, because they get a huge rat. They have a wide
it depends
SOD.
on which version.
Yeah, okay.
It may be. So, like, my Quest has a very wide FOV, but that's because I replaced the faceplate with a very, very thin one.
Yeah.
So my eyes are really close to the lenses. And that was another thing. Like, barrel distortion can be fixed if you pull the headset further away from your eyes. But if you pull further away from your eyes, you lose field of view. But, like, I have my Quest 3 is really... Like, when I tighten it down on my head, I can feel my eyelashes hitting the lenses. Like,
oh, yeah.
The lenses are, like, right on my eyes.
Request rearming.
But that gives me great field of view.
Copy.
But it depends... The price point depends on which version you get. So, like, the one he sent me is the lower-end Crystal Light, which doesn't have local dimming. So like the Quest 3 is the same way. When you fly at night, like you can just see this glow. Like it's not really black; it's like washed out gray. But then there's an upgraded crystal light that has local dimming, so it's much more darker contrast, which is the one he's running now. And then there's whatever the step up from the crystal light is.
Rearming
It's just a
complete.
crystal. Is that the one that has
crystal.
the OLED?
I don't know what the screen is, but the full crystal has eye tracking,
Oh yeah.
and so that is where you get a huge performance gain because it doesn't render everything in full resolution. It only renders the part of the screen that you're looking at. So if you glance down at your gauges, it knows you're looking down and it renders. So it's only full rendering the game right where your pupils are looking. So the whole rest of the screen where you're not looking.
It's amazing. I track foveated rendering. I've used it, and like you gain, I reckon, 15 frames.
Oh yeah, just from not having to render the whole screen.
Totally.
I have to use foveated rendering because my PC gets swallowed up. But yeah.
But how do you? So I used a little bit of fixed foveated rendering to save on some frames.
Yeah.
Like you're talking like the outer edge, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So like, but with eye tracking, that foveated rendering is where you look. So like, it's not the outer edge of the screen; it's the outer edge of your field of view. So if your eyes move around the screen, it's fully rendering wherever your eyes look.
Yeah.
And so you feel like you get, like to your brain, it's full scale rendering everywhere you look. But anything outside of like this small cone of where your pupils are actually looking is low res. But you never see it because it's as fast as your eyes can move, it re-renders the screen.
Yeah.
But that's money. Like that's way more money than I want to spend on a VR headset when the Quest 3 costs $350.
I think
And like the other thing too, like the Pimax Crystal is wired because it's directly plugged into your GPU, which is one of the reasons you get better performance. It's not sending a signal to the headset and decoding it. It's just straight. It's a monitor straight off your GPU.
Yeah.
But because it's hardwired, I don't just play DCS. Like I play room scale games, play Half-Life Alyx and a bunch of other games, and I like being able to unplug my Quest 3 and run around the room playing other games.
Hey, actually, on that, have you
don't
tried?
Want to be wired.
Totally. Have you tried Ready or Not? It's a SWAT kind of style shooter. There's a fantastic UEVR mod, so Unreal Engine VR mod by Praydog. Effectively injects VR, like because it's Unreal Engine is already built for VR, so they do this sort of back end work with it, and it is frickin' amazing. And you can play
I watched you play
multiplayer.
it that one night. Very cool.
Was I playing with my mate, Wells Bells?
I think so. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Hectic, but yeah.
The to me, outside of like DCS, which is still not optimized, it's just fun. The best VR game I've ever played, hands down, and I'll always go back to is Half-Life Alyx.
Yeah, completely agree.
That's the first and only VR game I've ever played that was ground up VR, like built for it, optimized for it, that blew me away.
And it's like what, 5 years, 7 years old now? Like, and it's still.
I know. I'm surprised that they haven't made something. I mean, I've played like other games that have been adapted to VR, but nothing on that scale or production level. And I've played the game so many times through, and I've downloaded like mods, more missions, homemade missions that people have made, and they're as good as the game. Like they're fully scripted and as good as the normal game. And it was like the first. I don't know. Have you played it, Exy? Half-Life?
Half-Life? No, I've heard about it though. Definitely.
If you got a Quest 3, get Half-Life Alyx because it will change how you perceive VR gaming forever. It'll also ruin every VR game you play after that. But like the first, I'd say and he's right. This is like it's more than 5 years old. This is probably a 6 or 7 year old game.
Wow.
The first 5 to 10 minutes, I just like you load in standing on a balcony on a city street. The first 5 or 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I just spent going, whoa, picking everything up. Like everything in the game you can pick up and throw and look at. I was just going,
cool.
holy shit, whoa, holy shit. Like literally just in awe. And then you get to a point where you get your first gun, and this guy from a window 2 stories up, he's like, oh, you need bullets. And he throws you a magazine. And without even thinking about it, without even it didn't even take any thought in my mind, he tossed the magazine to me and I reached up and caught it in the air. And I was like, holy shit. The fact that they optimized it so well that you could do that without having to think of the action.
And the voice acting.
Yeah. And from that point on, I was
Flight of the Conchords. Totally. Yeah. Like the Murray from Flight of the Conchords is perfect as the kind of wacky professor who...
Oh, he's such a well-played character.
Yeah,
oh my god.
He's actually brilliant, that guy.
It's such a well-written character, and he acts it out perfectly.
Yeah.
And to pick things up in the game, you get these gloves that he invented, and it's just a novelty to make the game playable. But if you aim your hand, right? You aim your hand at something and flick your wrist, and within minutes, you're catching things. You're in the middle of a gunfight with one hand while you're catching ammo and shoving it in your backpack, and you're not even thinking
Daddy
about it.
KS
It's just,
Baby said,
that's
hey,
what makes
dog,
the game so good. It's
on the sub hunt mission?
extremely well done, and it's really good storytelling and good acting. But it took no time at all for my brain to become incredibly comfortable manipulating the character in that world, which was
it's amazing. Jimmy,
which is where Fallout 4 VR fails. It's great. I love Fallout. But Fallout 4 in VR, it's hard to adapt it to VR where you can manipulate the character.
Skyrim
intuitively
modded is pretty amazing. Like the Mad Gods Overhaul is mind blowing in VR, but you really need to be committed to the it's work to get working. Particularly when you add AI NPCs. And there's a whole not safe to work aspect to that is, I gotta tell you, it's pretty amazing.
So, since we're all rocking VR, you guys need to consider. I've played it. I played it with Wizard. He's jumped on and flown with us a bunch, but Jimmy's downloaded them. He hasn't played them yet. But there's a submarine game that's up to 4 or 5 VR players.
Ooh.
And it's a little hokey, but it's super fun because somebody has to drive the ship, and somebody has to run the periscope, and somebody has to load the torpedoes, and it's a lot of fun. But there's also this one needs a lot of work. It's very much beta testing level game, but it's still fun. There's a tank game where it's three people to a tank, and it's all hand control VR. It's all somebody has to be in the driver's seat and actually start the tank and put it in gear and manipulate the controls while somebody else is aiming the gun, and that's for 30 minutes or an hour of just fucking around. It's fun, but we have enough people in VR, and the games are cheap, that we could get 6 of us together and just go one-on-one.
Oh, that would be fun. That would be very fun.
It would be
totally.
A break from DCS, just completely wacky. Everyone take a shot of whiskey and jump in your tank, and let's see if we can 3-on-3 and fuck shit up.
I always liked. I saw, I see in your about, Scud, you played Hell Let Loose and stuff. So I always played that, and it was always very intimidating hopping into the tanks with the people who actually knew what they were doing. But lots of fun.
Oh, in Hell Let Loose, yeah.
Yeah.
This is substantially less serious.
Yeah, well, yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, people who play Hell Let Loose take things very seriously. So.
I love Hell Let Loose, dude. That game, I'll never go back to
Battlefield or something.
Call of Duty or Battlefield. Yeah. Maybe I'll still play Gray Zone when I feel up to it, but
Jimmy
Hell Let Loose is me sold because. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
That's Jimmy put a comment in. Hey Doug, do you have any feedback on the sub hunt mission?
Dude, that looked fucking fun.
It was fun.
Was cool.
Yeah, it's. I think, it's really difficult.
We all need to play Grey Zone together.
We all need to play Grey Zone together. He said that does look like good. No, what we need to do is you guys need to get Ready or Not, and the UEVR mod, and do a 4-man tactical squad. freaking amazing.
The VR shooting games, I've not played them since I've changed. So I started on a first gen Vive, right?
I'm
and
down.
So I need to. I make enough money now. I just need to buy a gun stock. They make really lightweight gun stocks that your like controls snap into.
Yeah,
but I made my own out of PVC pipe because it's hard to play the shooting games without a gun stock because it doesn't feel natural aiming with two controllers out in front of you.
I'm in two minds about it.
But I made a gun stock and then my controllers like clicked into the gun stock. But I'm sure Ready or Not similar. But the game I played was now I can't remember what it's called. I'm gonna have to look it up. It was an earlier first person shooter VR.
There's a few. There's Contractors.
I haven't played Contractors. It was before that.
Okay.
Not Pavlov.
Yeah.
But anyways, like the gun stock like changed everything. Like, and I had it on a sling, even though it's PVC. So like when I wasn't shooting a rifle, I could pop my controllers out and it would just hang on my side like my real gun would. But that game I played, I got to look it up. The gun mechanics, which I think Ready or Not are similar. Like, if you had an M4 and you hit the mag release button, the mag would fall out. But if you had an AK, you had to hold mag release button and pull the magazine out with your second hand, because that's the way the gun really worked.
Right.
And if you spoke out loud, anyone near you could hear you. But if you reached on your shoulder where your microphone was hanging and clicked a button with your controller, then you were talking into the mic, and then your teammates could hear you across the map in their earpiece.
Because it's like a walkie-talkie, yeah.
And so, but I haven't played that game because now I'm running a Quest 3. I ran a G2 and then a Quest 3, but none of those controllers fit into my gun stock. But there's some really, really good gun stocks made for like Quest 3 controllers.
Yeah,
and they're lightweight.
You got the Pro Clip.
I played.
You have one?
Yeah. Well,
I played one.
Sorry.
Oh, good. I was gonna say I played before I became obsessed with DCS. I was obsessed with. I can't even remember. Ghost of Tabor. It's like VR.
Like
Tarkov. It's very cool, and I thought about getting a gun stock, but it's like a looter shooter, so you have to pick up and like loot things. So snapping the controls in and out of the gun stock. Like they make ones that are like magnetic, so you put a magnet in the like battery.
Stream Element said Jimmy _Chase just subscribed for 2 months in a row pod chat.
Jimmy Chase, thanks for the 2 months.
I've seen one that somebody
friend.
just.
Thank you.
Somebody just created one I saw the other day that was it was a new one. It was a gun stock for these types of games, but it had like buttons or quick release switches on it.
Oh, nice.
That allowed it to be used in different ways. So like if you had a rifle, it felt like a rifle, but then if you picked up a shotgun, you could click a switch and then suddenly the front tube slid in and out where the grip connected. So now you could pump the shotgun and it felt natural.
Yeah,
so
I have seen that.
I actually put up in clips and highlights just a very quick short of Ready or Not in VR with me playing with my buddy Wells Bells. It doesn't show much footage, but it gives you an eye. Like, it looks stunning because it's Unreal Engine 5, and it's recommend it. You have to inject it, but you want to check that out, Scud?
Yeah, I'll take a look here in just a second. I'm currently watching YouTube videos on how to put this point control together before we run out of time.
Are you coming in for a carrier landing? Nexi, are you up in the...
Negative.
Oh.
I am in the air, but are you not getting clearance to...
No, I've just been faffing about. I need to actually...
I'll be back in a bit, guys.
I was actually curious. Okay. No worries. So, Jimmy, do I have any feedback? Because Jimmy asked, hey, Dog, do you have any feedback on the sub-hunt mission? Like, all positive. Like, it's so cool.
Yeah,
like,
it was really good.
It really is. Like, the airbase is, like, top-notch. And, like, I'm not getting... Well, I had some local PC issues, but I don't think I'm getting any lag or, issues with that. Like...
No, I wasn't even like it was good for me, and my computer sucks compared to the rigs that you guys like running. But no, it was good. and like I said, it really does punish you for not being in formation. Like
Totally.
the patrol obviously found me alone, and that just made us scramble, right? But it was cool.
Exactly. Why is he not accepting my salute?
Iron is up in the air. He's in here. I don't know if he's too shy to talk or what.
Huh. What's going on with that? Yeah, no, it's yeah.
He's got the lipstick hornet out.
The murder hordes are back. I think I don't seem to be able to get the guy to wave me on.
Really?
Yeah. Let me pick a fresh air.
Who else is on the deck? Are there 2 hornets there on the deck?
Is it just me and you? No, there's something else. It's one of those. It's like an AI that comes in and loads.
Yeah.
With the yeah.
Props.
Still awaiting salute gesture.
Alright.
Let's start this up. Game on. So broadly, I think it's great, the mission. Like, it just...
it was very good.
I'd like, yeah, this building the skills to stay on the lead. And, like, when you're pushing throttle to catch, the moment you catch, you boom past and then you're lost in the fog. It really, I found that quite challenging to keep eyes on. And you really need someone who knows where they're going to lead you into the fight, I think.
Totally.
Have you managed to get the carrier guys to park you properly?
No.
Like the marshals?
No.
I think it's bugs.
It seems like a lot of people, like everyone I've heard after they land, they're like, yeah, of course the marshal doesn't want to work with me here.
Yeah. Consistently does not work.
Yeah. Hopefully I can get on the deck. I'm going to have to leave for hockey here soon. But, let's see.
Oh, yeah?
Roll left, roll left.
Yeah, like 5-10 minutes.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
Back in 75 for carrier, isn't it?
Yep.
How do you turn ILS on?
I think you just click it, press on.
Yeah, well, but the briefing shows that there's like you dial in a number for it. It says,
yeah.
So ILS channel 5, 264 for the radio, 264 radio. Oh, what's that recording? Was it 14? No. That's 2, channel 2 for the SIP carrier.
023, state 9.0.
Huh. Yeah, I tuned in and I could hear 023, state 093. Whatever. 264, ILS, channel 5. That worked. Bit long?
Yeah, too fast too.
Yeah. It's cool to watch.
It was cooler watching Scud land the Herc, but
That was very cool. He's our show pony.
great. 126, go around. Is that iron? That's a red jet, yep.
Can only be iron. I think that's all dialed in now. Good. That on, reset the Duva, reset the trim. Need to set trim to... Do you set your, what is it, elevated trim or whatever before takeoff?
Yeah. If
So
you're
like
really
17?
light, I think, yeah, minimum is 17. And then if you're heavy, it's like 19. I think.
Done and done. I think I'm good to go. I wonder if he'll let me take off this time.
I'm about to come in, let's see. I mean, shouldn't be an issue. They'll probably try to taxi you outside of the landing area, so it should be fine.
The hell is the loop not working?
Come on. Oh yeah!
Nice!
126.
So, left shift, left control, left alt, yes, what the hell? Pilot salute, why is that unbound? That is quite bizarre.
They want me going left. I'm going left. Now what? Okay, sure.
Not it accepted at that time.
You have
Well
to
done.
salute twice sometimes. It's weird.
Yeah, it's saying a waiting,
Yeah,
slow,
me getting out of
slow
your way,
Canadian.
probably.
Yeah. I'm surprised
No,
you're not
don't blame
also
me.
in the murder board on it.
I know. I have some crossings. Not all about show. The war ready gray.
He's about to touch down. Here comes Ryan. Oh, whoa. Big bada boom.
What is gonna happen? Alright.
Oh, yeah, I'm clear to go now. That's cool. I like it when the operations work.
Yeah.
That's the great the carrier operations that actually lets you. Like when we took
Yeah, it's
off
very-
2 of us, that was cool.
I think it would have let us do 3, it just my launch bar wasn't cooperating. Or it was cooperating, I just didn't do it properly.
Yeah, that's right.
You might actually park me here. Yeah, look at that, that's sick.
He parked you.
And it flipped me back around, yeah. Hell
That's,
yeah.
that's great.
That's cool.
I've never seen it do that.
Yeah, I got to a spot and he told me brake and flipped me around. Now I've got the parking meter.
Yeah,
Sweet.
you get to watch me. Man, you're right. You really cantilever over the edge of that deck.
Yeah. Yep. Got a front row seat for the cat. You know him. There we go.
There we go. We were enjoying your last landing there.
Oh, thank you.
Did I cut you off in the pattern? Or?
Nah, the first time I landed, my wheels got fucked up, so
Okay.
I didn't even have gears still there.
Nice. Oh, you fold your wings before they tell you to? Or
I did
unfold
that
your
too.
wings? Cool. This is really cool. What a game. Watching the launch bar fall down.
Look how close you are. That's amazing.
Some like cold hands here.
You can get some marshmallows on a stick. Open the window.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's gonna have you roll over, but hook. Give it some more beans. Oh, your canopy open too. More juice. More juice.
I almost
There
took
you
off
go.
with the canopy open.
So these walls that come up behind you, that catch the burn,
Yeah.
the ship actually pumps the seawater through it to cool them.
Is that right?
Otherwise, people's like boots just melt on them if they walk over them. But yeah, they pump seawater through to cool them as
Yeah, they
the
would get
jets take
mighty
off.
hot.
Yeah.
Beady beady.
Line it up.
Oosh.
See you salute. Oh yeah, there it goes. Hands off. And away he goes. Oh, this is cool. Oh yeah, there he goes. Majestic. Alright gentlemen, that's it for me. I gotta go to hockey.
Alright, try not to get smacked in the face.
There's no promises. It's only ball hockey, but
Oh, no
you can't
puck.
skate. Not very well, yeah, it's not very Canadian. I mean, you can't skate, but yeah.
Wow. Like, I'm surprised they permit you to stay in the country. So
I know. I'm
crazy.
sneaking in. That wasn't decent. Alright guys, have a good night. See you later.
Ready. Cheers. How you doing, Ian?
I'm doing alright. Big exam today that's done, so pretty happy.
Oh yeah. How do you think you went?
You never know till they give you a number.
You usually get a sense of it though, like if you don't know. If you've done well or not.
I think I've done alright.
I'm gonna do like a long downwind. Where the hell's the... Oh, ATC is what I wanted to know. F5... Carry out inbound.
Marshall 026. Marking Mops 113.7. Angels 1.5.
Yeah, marking
State
mom.
13.0.
What he said.
032. Mother's weather is visibility 10 plus mile. Scattered clouds at 8,000. Altimeter is 29.903. Case 1 recovery expected DRC 268. Report see me at 10.
I see you.
032. See you at 10.
Yeah, dialing in the speed for the approach is the hardest part, I reckon. Have you done much carrier landing in the FA-18?
No, not at all.
Tower 032. Overhead
As you can see
Angels
from what I've done
0.5.
so far.
State 9.7.
Is that the carrier I'm coming up on? I can't even tell.
032.
Tower, roger. BRC 268. Signal is Charlie.
Come on, pull up. Need to get some altitude. I'm coming in way low. Way left, way low. Should put my hook down.
Oh, damn.
What?
You are low. You should be at, what, 800 feet right now?
Mm.
And these crew members have patience.
They really do. I'd be leaving the deck if I saw me coming in. Be like, yeah, good luck, mate. Bye.
Hope you're not landing on me. So I'm very
Have you
close.
cleared the...
I'm gonna take off soon.
I'm on final.
I'm to the right. Should be a little bit more to the right.
Yep. to straighten up a notch.
You're a little slow.
Little slow. Bullshit. That'll do.
The first one. Your wheels are fucked though.
Are they there?
I think so. That one's a little bent.
Oh yeah, it is too. That's right, the wheels are cheap. Beep, 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 beep. Yes, I know, I broke them.
Alright, what is he asking me to do?
I actually always thought the carrier stuff would be really, really, really difficult. Like even the takeoff with the marshals.
It is difficult.
Yeah. It's challenging, but I think achievable. Wait, you're gonna make me... No, you want me to stop. Alright. Park me behind the...
Blasting you with mine.
Nicely done. I end up, like, just perpetually stuck with this guy not letting me move. Oh, he's awaiting wing fold. Alright, that's on me. Fair point. Beady beady. He's like, yeah, you can move now, dumbass.
I'll land right now. I don't care about go-rounds. Just land.
I'm gonna be chuffed if he lets me pull up here.
I see what happens.
Waiting for engine idle. It parked me! Oh yeah! Parking menu. I'm really sure. Is there a repair option? Wait, it worked.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy.
Shut up.
Do not have landing. Should not. Oh, my wheels are fucked up. God dang it.
Ground air supply wheel chop.
Refueling complete.
Request repair.
Request repair.
Copy.
Nice to actually park for once.
Rearming complete.
Check paddles.
It shouldn't give you a paddle score if you don't land. It's kind of rude.
Oh, you've done really good. LSO grade D earlier. Very lined up on the left, low at ramp, one at the left and the right. Is a bit like your lines look really good. They're 9:37 AM. 20 minutes ago.
That was low.
Which one?
The latest one?
The latest one.
The latest one looks good.
Low, lined up left at the start, fast in the middle, second, third, very low at the right. But when you see a sort of trajectory line, you're pretty good. Like you sit in the ground on approach. Whereas I sit very... Actually, that last one was not bad for me. But I
On
always...
landing, I don't know, it fucks up my wheel when I don't catch a line.
See, I got no grades.
Pretty good as well.
Yeah, so you got B to the ball for that to be a no grade.
Why can't I spawn hot on the carrier? That's really unfortunate. I have to do my startup every time.
Yeah, you get quick at it. Oh, look, I'm floating.
Why is that?
Repair.
You still have the... Oh, okay.
Do I still have the...
The wheel blockers.
Yeah, because it puts you cold and dark, I think, for repair.
Request rearming.
Copy.
A stored heading is what takes the most amount of time.
Yeah.
Rearming complete.
Actually, I wonder if SRS is going to work. Can you hear this? Radio check.
Nope. Oh, you spawned in beside me.
Yeah, well, he put me there. Once I'd parked and repaired and requested launch, it plonked me beside you.
What column are you in?
I do not know. I'm on 2.
Okay. Okay, try again. On 264. Column check.
Radio check. Radio check.
Roll left, roll left.
Yeah, because I'm hosting the server, I have to join via my local IP, and I'm not sure I've plugged the right info in. SRS advised does not match us. We'll try that again.
Salute.
Radio check, radio check, radio check, radio check.
Negative.
Do you know how to tune the ILS in these things? Actually, I think I did last time, actually. Inadvertently. It's the TACAN 75 ILS channel 5. And the radio's 264, but you probably already know that.
Column 2 is 264.
Is it?
If
And TACAN 75. ILS should be set to 5. Do you align your HMD every time?
Nope. I don't give a shit.
I suppose we're not using weapons, it doesn't really matter. We're gonna wait. I'll see if I can launch with you.
Alright.
If it's cool,
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I should have gotten the murder hornet. For continuity's sake. What's it called?
Red Jet. It's the 150 demo.
Request rearming.
Copy.
Oh, you're looking tasty.
Lipstick's,
Cherry lollipop.
lipstick's been rolled all
Unable to
around.
comply.
Flight controls. Flight
Gonna
controls.
they normally drive me into the stupid launchy what's it thingy. Yeah, that's what he's doing. I'm not gonna follow. I'm not gonna do what he says. Yeah, no, I'm not going left. The way they wave off is very theatrical.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
I'm spooling up.
Flight controls.
You
Flight
spooled?
controls.
Correct. Yeah, give me a second. I was in the moon for a second. Alright. Salute.
On your mark, have you done it?
Yeah.
Me too. Oh, you grab onto the bar for takeoff. I've never noticed that before. I'm looking at you in the cockpit. And you actually literally grab the handles.
That's what you're supposed to do in real life as well.
It's a very nice touch.
You want to go hit the tanker?
Actually, wouldn't mind trying a few more landings. I'm excited to see pedals work. When is it? Damn, we're going to go soon. You're setting up for a long approach?
Yeah.
I'm going
This
to
is not
count
like
10 past you. 1 cat and dog, 2 cat and dog, 3 cat and dog.
Oh, you don't have to do it right now.
No?
No, you can still follow me. It's not on this one, it's on the next one.
Oh, you're
'Cause
going
I'm
to do a
going
full
past
pass.
the boat. Yeah.
No, let me join up on you. In that case. We should be about like 350 at this point, shouldn't we? We're very high.
350. I'm a little high. We're supposed to be at 3,000 feet. So.
Really? I thought it was 900 at that pass.
No. 900 is on your downwind. So here, 10 seconds after me, you can start. going down.
Marshall 069er. Marking mops 29541. Angels 3.5.
So count 10.
State 9.4.
Hey, for
069er. Mother's weather is visibility 10 plus mile. Scattered clouds at 8,000. Altimeter is 29.93. Case 1 recovery expected DRC 268. Report see me at 10.
Tower 069er. Overhead Angels 3.5. State 9.4. 069.
Tower, roger. BRC 268. Signal is Charlie.
Too slow and drop out of the sky. You should be at 900 for downwind. I feel like that's not representative of the boat position though. Like the altitude doesn't feel like 3,000 we're at.
I visualize it.
Yeah, okay.
I don't really care too much. I'm on my follow down.
Yep.
Make sure your hook is down.
069er. See you at 10.
069er. Update state. Switch tower.
069er. State 9.3.
Good luck.
How do I not catch it? Is my hook like defective? Like, I don't get it.
Are you flaring or?
No.
Clara.
On base.
Are you on your downwind?
Just turning final shortly. On base currently. Burning.
Starting my downwind.
I'm on final.
Close behind you.
Long final. Come on, nose up. Nose up. We're going too slow. Paddles grade C.
Flight controls.
I'm getting the hell out of the way.
Hey, London.
Flight controls. Flight controls. Flight controls. Flight
Gotta
controls.
smash my gear again. It's going
Flight
beep 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 beep
Flight
beep beep.
controls.
Yeah.
It's taking me up the other end of the boat this time. Oh, that's cool.
Flight
With you coming in.
Flight controls.
How did that not grab?
God!
Flight controls. Flight controls.
The baby juice.
Getting
is
tired
sexy.
of doing this.
Yeah, that was just a straight up lie.
Flight controls.
Look at my
Flight controls.
paddles.
Yeah. No fair.
The paddles in the green, man.
Flight controls. Flight controls. Flight controls. Flight controls.
It can't be more in the green than that. How am I not catching?
My gear must be screwed up. Every time I like touch the brakes ever so slightly, it just... Let me just use right brake. Yeah, left brake's shot.
I'm coming on my downwind again. The third time. Third time's a charm.
Wait for engine idle. There you go, engine idle. Wait, I'm parked. Let me get a bit of refueling, repairing going. F11. ETC Grand Crew. Change helmet mounted device. Wow. Request repair.
Request repair. Request repair.
Copy.
That's good. I can test my I set a bunch of snap views up externally, so and one of them has me like, took me ages in VR. I'm kind of at the ground height, so I can get up and walk around. I can stand on the end of the carrier and watch it come in like a marshal. So I can navigate my lounge room. Makes you realise how big these birds are. Like from the cockpit you really don't get a proper impression. It's huge. You caught the wire that time.
Finally! The last one, didn't I? Maybe I'm just... I don't know. I was a little right and a little high. What do you mean maximum velocity exceeded?
Yeah, I kept getting that. I got that as well.
One of those best that I want.
You're barely moving, like it's a snail's pace. But I think if you got broken gear, it seems to misreport.
I don't have broken gear. I'm towards you.
Really?
Knock you off.
Could you bring yourself to scratch that murder hornet? I'm feeling pretty safe.
He's not even looking at my plane.
There you go.
Oh.
That's very cool.
I gotta perfect my landing.
See you looking at me.
You look tasty. Those facial features are amazing there.
Through the black glass. They're here.
When I look at you, nothing is gonna stop me.
That's
not
true.
a black glass.
That was a fun session.
Yeah, but I'm going up for my
not blue.
Just now. Speed on. Just no idea if it will.